Hanging out this morning at the Inspiration Garden because, my friends, I'm still trying to get that thumb just a little greener. And I heard about this Inspiration Garden and thought, this might be the place to help me out. I brought in the experts this morning. I've got Braden with the Utility Exploration Center. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I love this. You guys literally just revealed this big old garden.
We did, yes.
And I feel like you did this for really like people like me to give them a little help, right? It's something that you can do in your own backyard.
That's exactly right. Yeah, so we've been working on this garden for the last few years.
Yeah.
And exactly like you said, we just had our grand opening on May 11th.
Yeah.
And the great thing with this size of garden is this is kind of like the same size as most residential yards.
Right.
So if you're thinking about, updating your yard, maybe removing some of that lawn that takes so much water, getting more low maintenance plants, this is a great place to come and kind of see some options on what you might want to do.
You look at this and you say, oh, well, you know what? This is not as overwhelming as I thought. But it is so important. You talk about all the lawn and how much water it does require. We talk about conserving water all the time. Right, a lot of places it's voluntary, but sometimes, it's mandatory. So let's talk a little bit about how much water is reduced by doing something like this.
Sure. Yeah. So this same footprint where you kind of see all these plants out here, this used to be a big swath of grass. And we had some plantings in the back, and we removed all of that, obviously put in this nice Inspiration Garden with native plants, low water use plants. And then we put in some different irrigation. So drip irrigation down in the ground. And we are saving around 35,000 gallons of water annually in just this location by changing out these plants.
Yeah. The other cool thing about this, so you can learn about how you can reduce your water usage, but if you're like me, you really don't know a whole lot about plants, but that's okay. They got you covered. So all the gardens, all the spaces have these little QR codes, right? So when you scan that, it literally tells you, like, maybe you think, I might like this in my yard. They help you out. You press the little QR code and it brings up the actual list of plants that you have in here.
That's exactly right. And the nice thing with that list is you can see those plants when they're fully grown. You can see them at different seasons, what they look like, and get a better feel. So while you're looking at these plants right now, this is what the garden looks like as it's brand new, right? It's not fully grown yet, but being able to do that list shows you that. And then you can go to your local nursery and say, I like this one, and you don't have to remember.
You can show the pictures, say, I want this right here, right? So there it is. It's got the whole list. It tells you kind of best, how much water, the sunlight kind of that you might need, things like that. The other cool thing about the garden is that you're actually going to be hosting some workshops.
That's correct. So right next door is the Utility Exploration Center, obviously where I work, and we do workshops for the public about one a month, partner with Placer County Master Gardeners and our local water efficiency team here with the city of Roseville. And we do workshops on, it could be on irrigation, it could be on composting. We have one coming up in August all about California native plants. So if you want to learn about some great plants to plant here in the state of California that are very used to this environment, this climate, that's a great one to check out. But like last weekend, we just had a workshop on irrigation. One of our water efficiency experts came out and showed folks some great ways of reducing that water use.
So important. All right, Braden, thank you so much. All right, my friends. So if you are trying to work on that green thumb, need some inspiration, this is the place, the Inspiration Garden here. Mahany Park, you can come by. They've got the playground, they've got the Riley Center, the sports center. So it's all kind of nice little fit all together. All the information on our website as well, goodaysacramento.com. Back over to you.
I was taking notes because Green Thumb Challenged, I'm in that club. You understand where I'm.
Right?
Yeah. Thanks, Sue.